Today we are going to discuss the past paper questions related to the topic trigonometry और आज हम जो डिस्कस करेंगे वो फरवरी मार्च 2021 और मई जून 2021 के क्वेश्चंस को डिस्कस करेंगे. Now this one is the first question that solve the equation this. Now solve means that we have to find out the value of unknown variable which is theta over here. Now if we simplify it further, so we can write this one as tan theta plus 2 sine theta is equals to 3 tan theta minus 6 sine theta. Basically we have done the cross multiplication over here. We have to multiply it with 3 and then this will be the final answer. This will be the next step. Now what we have to do is we have to simplify it further. We can see that we have two like terms, 2 sine theta and 6 sine theta. Now if we rearrange it, so this will be 2 sine theta plus 6 sine theta is equals to 3 tan theta minus tan theta. Then this will be 8 sine theta is equals to 2 tan theta. Now we can rearrange it again. So first of all we can divide it by 2 on both sides. So this will be 4 sine theta minus sine theta by cos theta. Because we know the identity that we can write tan theta as sine theta by cos theta. Now if we simplify it further, so this will be, if we take the LCM, this will be 4 sine theta cos theta minus sine theta is equals to 0. And then if we simply cross multiply it, so finally we will have 4 sine theta cos theta minus sine theta is equals to 0. And now if we will take the sine theta as common, so this will be 4 cos theta minus 1 is equal to 0. Now from here we will have two values. Sine theta is equal to 0 and 4 cos theta is equal minus 1 is equal to 0. Now from here we will have the values like, if we simplify it, so this will be theta will be equals to sine inverse of 0. Let me check that the range is in degree, so it means that our calculator must be in the degree mode. So we can write it as shift mod, it is in the degree. Now shift sine inverse of 0, so this will be equals to 0 degrees. So this will be equals to 0 degree as well as 180 degree. But the another point is that we can see here that 0 and 180 degree is not included in the range. So that is why what we have to do is we will not consider this one. 180 degree is not included in the range. So these two values are not included in the range. Now what we have to do, we have to check the second one. So this will be 4 cos theta is equals to 1. So cos theta is equals to 1 by 4, which means that theta is equals to cos inverse of 1 by 4. And if we simplify it, so this will be shift cos inverse of 1 divided by 4. So this will be 75.5. So theta is 75.5 degrees. This will be the first answer. Then what we have to do, we have to use CAST. और अगर आपने ये मेथड मिस किया है तो यू कैन सी द लिंक इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन, और आप प्रीवियस लेसन को देख के भी ये फाइनल आंसर को डिसाइड कर सकते हैं. नाउ यहाँ पे cos is positive, so cos positive means that cos दो ही क्वाड्रेंट्स में पॉजिटिव है, एक इस क्वाड्रेंट में एक इस क्वाड्रेंट में. तो यहाँ पे दिस विल बी 75.5, यहाँ पे भी दिस विल बी 75.5. सो वी कैन सी दैट एक एंगल तो आपके पास यही होगा, और सेकेंड एंगल विल बी थीटा विल बी इक्वल्स टू 360 minus 75.5. So this will be equals to 360 minus answer. This will be equal to 284.5. 284.5. As we can see that this one is again out of the range, so we will not consider this one. So the final answer for this case will be theta is equals to 75.5. This will be the final answer. I hope that the concept is clear. Let's move to the next question. Now in this one, the diagram shows the part of the graph of y is equals to a tan of x minus b plus c. Now as we can see that inside the bracket it represents the horizontal shift, and outside the bracket the c represents the vertical shift. Now let's see the original graph. We know that the original graph of tan starts from starts from here, and as we can see, if we compare it with the original graph, so this graph is shifted pi by 4 units towards the right side horizontally, and 1 unit towards the vertical side. So we can see that since we have, let me write it over here so that this will be clear to you, all of you. Since we have a horizontal shift of pi by 4 from the origin, so this one is the graph of y is equals to tan of x. So it means that the b will be equals to pi by 4, because it is a horizontal shift. Now let's see the value of c and a. Since the graph has a vertical shift of 1, so c will be equals to 1. Now the equation will be y is equals to a tan of x plus x minus pi by 4 plus 1. So we can see that this will be the equation. Now what we have to do is, we can see that when x is 0, y is minus 1. So from here, from this point, we can conclude that when x is equals to 0, y is minus 1. So just put it in this equation. So this will be equals to what? Minus 1 is equals to a tan of 0 minus pi by 4 plus 1. So if we shift it to the other side, So this will be minus 1 is equals to a tan of minus pi by 4. Now if we simplify it, so this will be equals to minus 2 is equals to a. Now tan of, now calculator should be in the radian mode. The shift mode radian is at 4. So tan of negative 1 by 4, tan of negative 1 by 4. So this will be equals to, sorry, this should be tan of pi negative pi by 4, tan of negative pi by 4. So this will be equals to negative 1. So negative 1, so which means that a will be equals to 2. So finally we can say that a is equals to 2, b is equals to pi by 4, and c is equals to negative 1. So this will be the final answer. I hope that the concept is clear. Let's move to the next question. Question number 3. It is from May-June 2021, paper 1, 2. Prove the identity, this one. So let's choose the left hand side. 1 minus 2 sine square theta whole divided by 1 minus sine square theta. Now we know that sine square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1. So this will be 1 minus sine square theta minus sine square theta whole divided by cos square theta. Now we can write this one as cos square theta minus sine square theta whole divided by cos square theta. Now keep this thing in your mind that we have to see the right hand side as well, so that राइट हैंड साइड पे वी नीड, इसका मतलब ये है कि डिनोमिनेटर में वी नीड tan स्क्वायर थीटा और sin थीटा और न्यूमिनेटर में cos थीटा चाहिए. So we can write this one as cos square theta divided by cos square theta minus sin square theta divided by cos square theta. So this will be equals to 1 minus sin theta by cos theta whole square. So which means that this will be equals to 1 minus tan square theta. I hope that the concept is clear. Let's move to the next one. Hence solve the equation this. We know that this whole portion is equals to this thing. So we can write this one as 1 minus tan square theta is equals to 2 tan of 4 theta. Now if we simplify it, so this will be 2 tan of 4 theta is equals plus tan square theta minus 1 is equals to 0. Now from here we can write it as let x is equals to tan square theta, which means that x square will be equals to tan 4 theta. So we can write this one as 2x square plus x minus 1 is equals to 0. Using the calculator, shift mod 5 3, a is 2, b is 1, c is minus 1. So x will be equals to 1 by 2 and x will be equals to x will be equals to -1. Now what we have to do, we have two values of x. One is x is equals to -1. Let's check this one. And we know that x is equals to tan square of theta. So tan square of theta, which is equals to -1. So take square on both sides. So this will be equals to tan theta will be equals to square root of -1. So which means that this one is an imaginary number, so we will not consider this one. Let's see the other one. It is not possible. Let's see the other one, that x is equals to tan square of theta is equals to 1 by 2, which means that x is the tan theta is equals to plus minus square root of 1 by 2, because we have to take the square root so that we can cancel out this square. Now we will have two values of theta. One is theta will be equals to tan inverse of 1 by 2, and theta is equals to tan inverse of -1 by 2. So first of all, we have to find out the reference angle. So reference angle will be same for both of these values, because in reference angle we have to consider it a positive one. So let's see this one. Shift tan inverse of square root of 1 by 2, shift tan inverse of square root of 1 by 2. So reference angle will be 0.85. It should be in the degree mode or radian. Let's see this one. Okay, it should be in the degree mode and calculator in the radian mode. First of all, let's convert it into the degree mode. Now let's see the answer. This should be tan inverse of this thing. Shift tan inverse of square root of 1 by 2. 1 by 2. Now shift, this will be equals to 35.26. 35.26 degrees. So this will be the reference angle, which means we can use CAST. So we can use this one, CAST. And as we can see that tan is positive and negative, so it will be in all the quadrants. So this angle will be 35.26. So theta will be equals to, first one is 35.26. Second one will be theta 1, theta 2. This will be equals to 180 minus 35.26. So 180 minus answer. So this will be 144.74. 144.74. Then the next one is this one. So this one will be 180 plus 35.26. So 180 plus 35.26. So this will be equal to 215.26, and But the thing is that these two will not be in the range, so not in the range, so we will not consider these two theta 3. This will not be in the range, so we will not consider this one. So 35.26 and 144.74 will be the final answer. I hope that the concept is clear. Let's move to the next one. This one is again from May June 2021, paper 1 to question number 10. Now next question is from May June 2021, paper 1 to question number 10. Prove the identity. Whenever we have proved the identity, what we have to do is we have to take the left hand side. We have to take the left hand side and then we will try to prove the right hand side. Now this will be, first of all, we have to see कि हमने यहाँ पे fraction में है, so we have to take the LCM. So this will be 1 plus sine of x into 1 plus sine of x minus 1 minus sine of x into 1 minus sine of x whole divided by 1 minus sine of x into 1 plus sine of x. Now what we have to do, we can write this one as we know that x into x means x square. So here this will be 1 plus sine x into 1 plus sine x. If you multiply it, so this will be 1, we can write this one as 1 plus sine x whole square minus 1 minus sine of x whole square whole divided by, now here in the denominator we can see that there is an identity a plus b into a minus b is equals to a square minus b square. Now here we can see that 1 minus sine of x into 1 plus sine of x. So we can replace or we can multiply these two and we will get a square minus b square. And in the numerator, if we simplify it further, we can open it up. So this will be a square plus b square plus 2ab, and here this will be a square plus b square minus 2ab, and in the denominator this will be a 1 minus sine square of x. Now what we have to do is we have to just multiply this negative sign with all of these terms. It's a very important step because यहाँ पे calculation की mostly mistake होती है. So this will be 1 plus sine square of x plus 2 sine of x minus 1 minus sine square of x plus 2 sine of x whole divided by, this will be 1 minus sine square of x is equals to cos square of x. So this will be cos square of x. Now from here we can see we can cancel out these two, 1 with minus 1 and sine square of x with minus sine square of x. So this will be 4 sine of x divided by cos square of x. That's what we have to prove, that 4, here it's tan of x. So what we can do, we have to simplify it further. In the numerator it's tan of x and in the denominator it's cos of x. So we have to do one more step. This will be 4 into sine of x divided by cos of x into cos of x. Then this will be 4 sine of x divided by cos of x. We can write this one as into 1 by cos of x. Now here this term will be equals to, this will be equals to tan of x, because we know that tan of x is equals to sine of x divided by cos of x. So this will be 4 tan of x divided by cos of x. So this will be the final answer. I hope that the concept is clear. Let's move to the next part. Hence solve this thing. So 4 and we know that this whole expression is equals to 4 tan of x divided by cos of x. So let's rearrange this one. So this will be 4 tan of x divided by cos of x is equals to 8 tan of x. Now from here what we can do is we can simplify it further. We can write this one as, we can cancel out 4 with 2. So here this will be tan of x is equals to 2 cos of x tan of x. अब एक बात याद रखिएगा, सिंपल क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई किया है. अब एक बात याद रखिएगा कि जब भी ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक रेशियोज को सॉल्व करना होगा, वी विल मेक श्योर कि हमारे पास सिर्फ एक ही ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक फंक्शन आए, बाकी सबको हमने किसी न किसी तरीके से रिमूव करना है. सो वी कैन राइट दिस वन एज sin of x divided by cos of x is equals to 2 cos of x, and here this will be sin of x divided by cos of x. Now we can cancel out these two, this one and this one. So this will be equals to, finally we can write this one as sin of x is equals to 2 sin of x cos of x. Now if we rearrange it further, so this will be 0 is equals to 2 sin of x cos of x minus sin of x. And now from here we can take sin of x as common, so this will be 0 is equals to sin of x into 2 cos of x minus 1, and we can write this one as sin of x is equal to 0, and then the other one will be 2 cos of x minus 1 is equal to 0, which means cos of x is equals to 1 by 2, and then x will be equals to cos inverse of 1 by 2, and here x will be equals to sin inverse of 0. So for sin inverse of 0 we will have x will be equals to 0 and 180. 180 means 0 and pi. So from here we will have two values of x, and now from here we know that this will be the reference angle. This will be the reference angle. Let me highlight this one. So let's find out and make sure that your calculator will be in the radian, because the range is in the radian. So please make sure that your calculator must be in the radian. So let's convert it. Let's use the calculator. It's already it's already in the radian mode. So shift cos inverse of, now cos inverse of 1 by 2, 1 by 2, and this will be pi by 3. So x will be equals to pi by 3. So from here we have the value x is equals to pi by 3. Now here, this, please keep this thing in your mind that this is the reference angle, not the final answer. So we have to find out the final answer. Now cos is positive. We know that cos is positive in two quadrants. One is this one and the other one is this one. As the reference angle is pi by 3, so these two will be the answer. One angle will be pi by 3 and the other angle will be 2 pi minus pi by 3, because this whole angle will be equals to 2 pi minus pi by 3. So 2 pi minus answer, so 5 by 3 pi, 5 by 3 pi. Now from here we have two values, x is pi by 3 and x is 5 pi by 3, but we have to see the range. Range is from 0 to pi by 2. So that is why we will consider only two answers. The first one will be x will be equal to 0 and x will be equals to pi by 3. These two will be the final answer. We will not consider this one and neither this one, because they are out, these two values are out of the range. Let's move to the question number 5. On question number 5, it is from May-June 2021, paper 1-3. This will be the last question. Now show that the equation this is equal to k, where k is constant, may be expressed as this thing. Now this one is the same thing, but just we need to see, we have to prove the identity and we have to take the left hand side and prove that the right hand side will be this one. Now here this will be tan of x, so we will take this side, the left hand side, and we can write this one as sine of x by cos of x plus sine of x whole divided by sine of x minus by cos of x minus sine of x. And if we take the LCM, so this will be sine of x plus sine x cos x whole divided by cos of x, then sine of x minus sine x by cos of x whole divided by cos of x. Now from here we can cancel out these two. So this will be equals to, now we can, and then we can take sine x as common. So we can take sine x as common in the denominator. So this will be 1 plus cos of x, and in the denominator we can take sine x as common. So this will be 1 minus cos of x, and at the end we can cancel out these two, and here this will be equals to 1 plus cos of x divided by 1 minus cos of x, and this thing is equals to k. I hope that the concept is clear. Let's move to the next one, the B part. Hence express cos of x in terms of k. So we have to see the previous side. This one is 1 plus cos of x. Let me write it over here. 1 plus cos of x divided by 1 minus cos of x is equals to k. So what we have to do is we have to cross multiply it. So this will be 1 plus cos of x is equals to k into 1 minus cos of x, and 1 plus cos of x is equals to k minus k times cos of x. And if we rearrange it further, so this will be equals to, if we simplify it further, so this will be equals to cos of x plus k times cos of x is equals to k minus 1, and then we can take cos of x common. This will be 1 plus k is equals to k minus 1, and then cos of x, because we have to make cos of x as a subject, so this will be equals to k minus 1 divided by k plus 1. So this will be the final answer. I hope that the concept is clear. Let's move to the next one. Hence solve the equation this. Okay, now it's not a difficult question anymore, because we know that this whole expression is equals to 1 plus cos of x divided by 1 minus cos of x is equals to k, and we have used this thing, and we have write it in the form k plus k minus 1 divided by k plus 1. Now here this whole thing is equals to k, and we know that this whole thing is equals to k, which means k is equals to 4. So the value of k is 4, and we need to solve this one. So cos of x is equals to 4 minus 1 divided by 4 plus 1, and then x will be equals to, before that let's try this one so that we can find out the reference angle. Cos of x is equals to 3 by 5. Now let's find the reference angle, and here the reference angle will be x is equals to cos inverse of 3 by 5. So cos inverse of 3 by 5. So this will be equals to 0.927 radian. So x is equals to 0.927 radian. This one is the reference angle. So let's find out the other value. So the other value will be, for other value we have to use cost, C-A-S-T, and here cos is positive. So cos is positive with these two quadrants. This one is 0.927 radian, and this one is 0.927 radian. So which means that one angle is this one, and the other angle will be 2 pi minus 0.927. So simply we can write 2 pi minus answer. So this will be equals to 5.35. Okay, 5.35. 5.35. But let's see the range. The range is from negative pi to positive pi. It means that we can use this path or the clockwise path. So if we see the clockwise path, so we will have two angles. We will not consider this one because this one is from the anti-clockwise path. So जब भी इस तरह का क्वेश्चन होगा, हमने रेंज को देखना है. रेंज आपके पास है नेगेटिव पाई टू पाई. तो इसका मतलब ये है कि 0 टू पाई ट्रेवल किया तो हमारे पास सिर्फ एक एंगल आ गया, विच वन इज x इज इक्वल टू 0.927. x इज इक्वल टू 0.927 रेडियन. और जब आपने एंटी क्लॉकवाइज मूव किया फ्रॉम 0 टू नेगेटिव पाई, तो दिस विल बी इक्वल्स टू क्लॉकवाइज मूव किया तो माइनस 0.27 रेडियन. सिर्फ एक ये ही लाइन आ रही है. So which means that this will be the final answer. I hope that the concept is clear, and today we have discussed the past paper questions related to the trigonometry, और हमने मई जून और फरवरी मार्च 2021 के सारे वेरिएंट्स के सारे क्वेश्चन सॉल्व किए हैं 2021 के. I hope that the concept is clear, and if you have any question you can ask it in the comment section. Thank you.